Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and today I'm here to tell you all about the 2018 Sabre 27BHD. This particular model is in the Espresso interior. So you take a look at the floor plan, you'll see it's a nice smaller fifth wheel floor plan, a nice little bunk model, but I do like the way that it is arranged. You'll see you kind of have your kitchen here up front, the bunks in the back, but they still manage to kind of give you your theater seating almost directly across from your TV in a much smaller floor plan. Let's start off on some of the features over here in the kitchen. You'll see you have decent countertop space despite being a smaller kitchen, and they accomplish that by giving you this pop-up countertop extension here, the sink top cover, as well as the cooktop cover. That way you can utilize all of this as prep space. You'll see you have the industrial style high-rise faucet here, which not only looks nice, but also makes it easier to wash and rinse dishes. And then when I remove the sink top cover, that will reveal your undermount double bowl stainless steel sink. That way you can, again, it's nice and easy to wash and rinse dishes, one for washing, one for rinsing. If you take a look up front here, this is pretty neat. Not only do you have your standard electrical outlet, you also have a dual USB port. So if you need to charge any kind of cellular devices, you can plug them in right there. And if you don't want to put your coffee maker here, maybe you want it over here, that's not a problem. You have a second electrical outlet right underneath the cabinets here. Another thing while we're taking a look at that. Not only they put one LED light in here, they put two. They know that it's a big problem in the kitchens where you don't have quite enough light at night, so they put two LED lights there side by side. You also have the window, so if you do want some natural light during the day, obviously you can get the natural light from the window there, or you can look out and take a look at your campsite as well. If we take a look over to the side here, as I mentioned, this is your cooktop with the glass cover, nice and easy to use. Just fold this back. You do have this beautiful decorative backsplash here. The thing I like about this is if you fold it up and back, this kind of doubles as a backsplash because the glass, I'm sure, is easier to clean than the decorative one right back here. You'll also notice the 3-burner Suburban cooktop there, the front one being high output, and then underneath you have a smaller oven in case you want to do some baking. If you take a look over to the side, underneath your sink, look what they've done. They gave you enough room there. In fact, they even gave you a trash can, which is very important, at least for me. I hate having to hang my trash bag on like a handle or something. I like the fact they gave it a designated spot, especially underneath the sink, because that's generally where you want it. And then right over here, you have two large full extension ball bearing drawers. That way you have a place for your silverware and then some of your bigger utensils as well, like your knives, spatulas, things like that. If we take a quick look up top in the kitchen here, you'll see the fluted glass they have, gives it some nice eye appeal. Again, the very tall, long pulls. Open those up, you'll see good pantry space right in there. And then over to this side, above the microwave, you have some additional space there. As I mentioned, microwave right here, stainless steel front, and then your hood with a light and a fan. Rounding out the kitchen here is your residential fridge-freezer combo. Beautiful stainless steel front. When we open it up, you can see all the storage and space you have in there. Excellent cold storage. Nice big crisper drawer going all the way along the bottom here. And underneath, you have two large freezer drawers. You can see the one right here, and then another larger one right down below. This one you can see does have your divisions built in there. But that is, again, excellent cold storage right there. Up above, this is a little bit higher. If you're short, you'll probably need a step stool. I mean, I'm 6 foot, and I, probably need a little bit of assistance to get some items in there as well. But at least they did utilize that storage. So for items you don't have to get into very often, might not be a bad spot for them right up there. And then kind of the same thing goes for right here above the entertainment center. You can see that does go back a decent ways there, but again, that is some decent storage up top. Speaking of the entertainment center though, let's take a quick look. You'll see right here is your multimedia center. This is a radio, CD, and DVD player. It does control the speakers both inside as well as the speakers outside. And as I mentioned, DVD player, so you can just pop a DVD right in here and you can watch it here on the TV. The TV itself is on a swing arm mount, so if you need to swing that around, get a different angle, whether you're in the dinette or in the theater seating, I'll show you in just a minute, you can go ahead and move that. And then underneath here, you will see you have excellent storage. Take a look at all that storage underneath. That's a lot for an entertainment center. Generally, they're really narrow. You have enough room for a couple DVDs. Not the case at all in this floor plan. Right along the wall here, you'll see 2 sets of dual USB ports. Now the reason that they have those here is they're for the bunks. If you take a look in the back corner, you have 2 double bunks. In the industry, it's what we often call a double over double, 300-pound weight capacity on both of these. And you have USB ports on this side of the wall. If you look in the bunk itself, I'll get out of the way here, you will actually notice both top and bottom have your standard electrical outlets. You know, in today's age, a lot of kids are bringing electronics with them, whether it's an iPad, a tablet, laptop, whatever it may be. And I know we go camping to get away from those things, but on a rainy day, trust me, this can save you from pulling your hair out. Really can be a stress reliever. Just have them hang out in their bunks, play on their electronics. You can sit here and relax. I really do like the fact they put those in there. Also, it's really tough to see, but there's kind of some cubby holes on both the top and bottom here. That is really deep. Those are extremely large storage areas. A really great place for some extra bedding, you know, or if you want to stuff some of the, kids' clothes in there, you can do that too, but very large storage areas right there. You also see you have a vent up top if you want some airflow, a little window on the top there, and then another one here on the bottom. If you take a look underneath the bunks, look at that. Again, huge storage space. That's an excellent place if you want to put, either dirty kids' laundry, or maybe put like a little tension rod with a curtain or something in front of there to close off the space. But like I say, you can put a laundry basket, a duffel bag, whatever you want. But great storage area right there. And then, if that's not enough, you need more space for clothes. You'll see up top, you have a couple different hanging options. You have the rod going across. You also have the hooks along the back. And then you have a couple nice shelves here as well. So, excellent storage options for the kids in the back. Before we go over to the super slide, I do want to take a quick look at the ceiling, point out a couple things. One, you'll see you have ducted AC throughout, LED lights here as well. And then look, running up along the sides. Not only do you have the nice trim up there, but you'll see behind that you have rope lighting. So, it just gives that nice extra aesthetic. You can turn that off if you don't like it, but personally I think it's pretty neat. Now right over here in the super slide, as I mentioned, extremely comfortable theater seating. You can see this here, it's nice and plush. Not only do you have the cup holders in the center, and you also have cup holders on the side. But take a quick look at these cup holders here. If you have shore power, you can operate all these, and it's really cool. Not only do you have a light on there and heat, but you also have a massage option. That's really great. If you want to, kick back, take a load off on that rainy day, you can heat these seats. You can get a massage while you're sitting here. That is really cool. Something very innovative I haven't really seen in any other manufacturers. I like the fact that they have put it here in the Sabre. Big windows all the way around to let in a lot of natural light, and you'll see you do have roller shades. Nice upgraded shades on there. It's not your standard, your cloth shades or your, regular style shades where they bend and break, and thin little aluminum ones. They have nice roller shades throughout. Good lighting here too. You'll see your, LED lights up top, your wall sconce there, and then you have a couple lights right here over the table. On the back side of this dinette, there it is. Another thing I want to point out, you do have dual USB ports. So if you need a place to, again, plug in your tablet or laptop while you're sitting in the theater seating, you have a spot to do that. Nice large dinette here. You can easily sit 4 people if you're smaller, maybe able to squeeze 6 in there. You can see it's a big long table here as well. So, that way you have room for plates. You're not crammed in here elbowing each other. And then this does drop down into additional sleeping space as well. So if you need that additional sleeping space, it is quite easy. What you'll do is you have these poles here. You remove these poles from both the flange in the floor as well as the flange in the table. And then this table itself will sit right along these rails. Take the back cushions, put them on top, and that will create your sleeping space. You'll also notice underneath here, again, another electrical port. So plenty of more spots to plug in your electronics. On the sides here, you have the drawers. These ones, to operate them, they're a little more old school. They don't have your glide. So what you have to do is kind of lift up on the drawer and then pull it out just like so. But take a look at the size of these drawers. They are massive. So you want to talk about awesome storage. This is definitely nice and heavy duty. You can put a lot of stuff in here. Then when you're done, same thing. You just kind of slide it back. You'll see it stops right about there. Lift it up, and then it locks down into place. Lastly, let's take a quick look right here. You have this nice little hutch area. Again, you have the fluted glass going across the top. you can see some storage. Nice, cool decorative wall piece. I like they did this. They did it on this wall. They did it on the entertainment center wall too there, but just a nice, eye-catching wall. And then underneath, you'll see right here, you have 2 electrical outlets. So if you want to set up a coffee bar, margarita bar, I guess it doesn't have to be a bar, but whatever else you want to plug in here, you have the capability to do that. Some extra storage right there. Same thing over to the side. Fuse box panel right here. And then you have the nice modern 30-inch Furion fireplace there. Rather than being your standard square, it's a little more rectangle shape, a little more modern. And like most fireplaces in a fifth wheel, not only does this look really nice, but it's also a big space heater, and it will do a nice job of helping to take the chill off in this space. The bathroom in the 27BHD has 2 entrances and exits, one right behind me into the main living area, the other one into the master bedroom. Starting off right down here in the corner is your foot flush lever toilet. You'll see, I'll sit down here. I have plenty of leg room. I have good width up top as well in between the wall and the shower here. Straight across the way, take a look at the sink top and vanity. This is a nice big sink. You generally don't get this in a bathroom in an RV, but I like it. It's easy to wash your hands. You have plenty of room to the back of the sink. The faucet comes out far enough. Same thing with brushing your teeth. It is just a nice usable sink. You also have the decorative backsplash behind here, just adds a little pop and appeal, and the same seamless countertops that you see throughout the kitchen. Electrical outlet right over here to the side, your light switches as well as your fan control. Mirrored medicine cabinet, you can see the storage right behind that. Towel ring off to the side here. LED light right above for your nice vanity light. As I mentioned, your vent fan, this will quickly help moisture escape. And then over in the corner here is your neo-angle shower. Thing I like about this shower is you do have the roller style doors, so that way when you're done showering and you open up the shower, all the water goes right down into the shower pan rather than all over the floor. As far as head height, I'll step in here. I'm 6 foot. You can see I have plenty of room here. Then you have a little extra room up to the skylight, an extra inch or 2 there in case you're, a really tall person. Also, you see the hand wand, makes it nice and easy to shower. You also have a couple of shelves, one right up top here, and then another one right down below. Lastly, the thing I want to talk about is right over here. In this slide that goes into the bedroom itself, you'll see you have this door, because it shuts off, right? So this shuts off, kind of gives you some separation between the bathroom and the bedroom. But this door right here opens up, and this is basically your linen closet. So they build that in intentionally, that way you have a place to put your bath towels and all your other bathroom accessories. In the bedroom, you'll see you have the short queen bed here. The nice thing about it is this actually does lift up on an angle, which is pretty cool. It's a power bed system, so that way you can lift the front of the bed up here for, maybe a better angle to read a book, or if you want to sit up and watch TV, you're able to do that as well. Also, it's a little bit easier to get out of bed if you can lift that front half up. On either side, you have a nice nightstand there, as well as an electrical outlet and dual USB ports. The one side you will see has the control for that power bed. You have dual LED reading lights right underneath the bed here, as well as an additional LED light here on the ceiling. And then right here is a vent in case you want some cross ventilation, or obviously you can run the ducted AC. Right behind me here, you have excellent storage. This is the rest of that slide out we saw in the bathroom. You have a bunch of drawers in here for any folded clothes, or over to the side, you have good space right here for hanging wardrobe. So you can see you have the bar there, the rod going across. That way you have, again, ample space to hang some clothes. Lastly, if you do want to watch TV before bed, you'll see you do have your TV hookups right in there, and they did install a TV backer in the wall. That way you know exactly where to put it. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the 2018 Sabre 27BHD. Starting right up front, you will see the fiberglass front cap on here. You'll notice it is cut back a little bit to help increase your turn radius with your tow vehicle. And you also see you have some LED lights. You have a strip along the bottom as well as a couple running up the sides there. Just gives it a nice look at night. If we dive underneath, we'll open up this front storage compartment. Go ahead and hook the door there. And then if you take a look in there, you'll see you have this little bit of front storage right up here. It does lead into the side storage. I'll show you that when we go around to the side. It's all basically one big compartment. They tried to open it up for you. You do have some plumbing running through here, but again, they tried to open it up to try to maximize the space. This is your battery box right over here. The other thing you will notice is the battery disconnect right over to the side. So when you're done camping, rather than having to get into your box, you can just pop that disconnect to kill all power here. Let's go ahead and make our way around to the side, show you some of the things over here. Right down below, you will notice this unit does have auto levels. Just touch of a button makes it super simple. 4-point auto level on here. It is electric driven. I will show you the control when we go to the off-door side. Right up here is your portable, I'm sorry, not portable, but rather your solar prep. So if you do want solar, all you have to do is buy the portable panels, plug them right into here, and then it will begin to trickle charge your battery. This is one of your 2 propane tanks here. You'll see you have a 20-pounder on this side and then the same on the other side. There is enough space. If you want 30-pound tanks, you can put bigger tanks in there. And then right over here, we'll open this up. This is the storage I was mentioning. Again, you can kind of see out the front there. There's another door on the other side, but you have this storage going all the way through. If we take a look in here, you will see you have your electrical outlet there as well as cable hookup. So if you do want TV outside, this is where you can hook it up at. You'll also see your inverter right here. This is for your refrigerator inside. As I mentioned, that is a residential refrigerator, so it only runs off electric. So to ensure that it's charging while it's going down the road, you have that inverter which is dedicated to that refrigerator there. Getting into the coach is nice and easy. You see you have 3 fold-out steps here as well as the foldable easy grab handle. That way you have good control while entering or exiting the RV. If we take a look all the way up at the top, you'll see the nice large power awning. Just touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. And then you will see built in right there is the LED light strip. I really like it when they, kind of sew it into the fabric when they install it in this manner. The reason being, it doesn't matter if it's rolled up like it is right now or if the awning's fully extended, you can use those LED lights. And plus, the natural angle makes it shine down on your campsite instead of being a strip on the side where then it's kind of shooting out at your neighbors. If we make our way around the entryway here, a couple other things. You'll see you have 2 outside speakers. These are controlled by that multimedia center I showed you inside, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. So if you have a smartphone or tablet, you can sit out here and be able to control your music. If you take a look underneath, the wheels themselves, these are aluminum alloy wheels. Not only do those look really nice, but they also won't rust on you, less chance to corrode. You'll see right here, you have some nice, easy pressure tire pressure monitors. So if it's green, you're good to go. If it flips red, you need to put some air in. I'm sure it didn't cost the manufacturer much, but I tell you what, that is a nice feature to have. It makes a real quick check when you're walking around. You say, yep, good, good. Same thing on the other side, you're good to go. Like anything else, I definitely recommend on any RV, make sure you check your tire pressures before a trip. You don't want to blow your tire. Coming around to the back here, you'll see again, this is part of your auto level system. As I mentioned, it is 4-point. You'll also see tucked underneath here is your propane quick connect. That's for a grill. If you want an outside grill and you have one that just stands on its own, you can put that here, plug it into the quick connect, or if you have one that mounts on the side of the RV, you'll see it does have the mounting bracket here. That way you can mount your cooktop or whatever right there, be able to plug it in, and that will feed off your 20-pound bottles rather than having to buy the small green ones. Then one of my favorite parts is this right back here. We'll open this up, you can take a look, and you see not only do you have an outside fridge, but you have extra storage in here. I think this is an awesome idea. When it comes to outside kitchen, this is what I mainly want anyways, a fridge out here rather than having to constantly refill ice in a cooler. So, I can open this up, I can grab my, my beverages, my condiments, whatever I need to in there, and then I have all this extra storage right over here to the side. So we make our way around back, a couple things. One, you do have a spare tire mounted on here. Again, hopefully you never have to use this, but in the event that you do, it's riding right back here for you. It also has the cover to help keep it in good shape. Then you have the rack built in here as well. You can drop this rack down. The nice thing about it is you can load it up with totes, firewood, whatever else you want to put on there. But because it comes from the manufacturer, it won't void your warranty. A lot of people don't know this, but if you do mount things to your bumper, like different cargo racks and things like that, a lot of manufacturers avoid your warranty out on your entire RV. So I do like when they come installed with one. Right here is your ladder to be able to climb up onto the roof. It is a fully walkable roof. Again, with any RV, I do recommend getting up there at least once or twice a year just to examine and make sure that you don't have any places where water can come in. You'll also see you have backup camera prep. If you want a backup camera, having that Furion prep on there is awesome. All you have to do is buy the Furion unit. Essentially, it's a plug and play and you're good to go, which means it will save you a lot of money. On the off-door side here, you'll see the majority of your hookups are right here in your pass-through storage. Your electric is on the back, but all of your water hookups are right in here. You'll see you have your gravity fill right over here on the one side if you want to fill your tank, city water right next to that. You also have a black tank flush equipped on here, so it's a lot easier to wash out your black tank when you're done camping. You can see the outside shower, TV hookups are in here, and then you also have the drain here to help water drain out, and obviously that is where you want to run your hoses up and through. Last thing I want to talk about is the auto level system. They have simplified it here for the Sabre. You can see basically right in the center you have an auto level button. Right over to the side here is a nice reference guide, so if you have any questions on how to control it or what the different LED symbols mean, everything is located right there for you. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Sabre 27BHD. This one has the Espresso interior. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is americanrv.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.